Hey guys, I couldn't fall asleep because I'm really excited for tomorrow because I get to play my Thousand Suns in this Puma box. Going against Death Guard. And I think I could win. My friend's running Mortarion, some Plague. He's running Mortarion, Plague Burst Crawler, and Plague Marines with the Death Shroud Terminators, and I think Blight Lord Terminators. Or no, sorry, no Plague Marines. Mortarion, Plague Burst Crawler, Death Shroud, and Blight Lord or Blight Marine or Blight Terminators with a Lord of Virulence and Typhus. And those guys are obviously, and so it's only 4 units. And I'm going to be playing Thousand Suns, like I already said. And I'm going to be doing the new regeneration detachment. And we're doing 1,000 points, so I only have 2 detachment points. And I was like, I could either do Hexwarp Fallbrand or this, because I don't have any other units for the other detachments, which is kind of on me. I really should have picked some other stuff. But I am going to get some Chaos Spawn later on and put on that one that lets me get the upgrade for Chaos Spawn and give them Cleave and +1 AP. So that's really cool, because that would be so cool to have Chaos Spawn over there. Cleave, because that's sick. But I think I could beat him because I didn't know this, but Mortarion is a monster. And I have Gaze of Hate with my Terminator Sorcerer, which is, I don't think I ever showed him on here, so let me get him out. He's a guy I got off Etsy, because real Terminator Sorcerer, kind of hard to get your hands on, so just got this guy off Etsy. He's pretty cool. And I like that he's taller than the other ones, because he just, he's the alpha, he's the Chad. And then I also really like the stratagems, because I did give this guy the Curse of Vitality enhancement. So D3+3 after a successful spell cast. So I get to get a whole Terminator. So I get to up to 2 Terminators. Just there's like the other one's not going to be full health, but hey, regenerating 2 Terminators every time I get a successful spell cast, that's cool. And then I also don't have anybody for this guy to lead. I want to put him with my rubrics, but his abilities suck with rubrics. 18 plus lone op, or no, sorry, why did I say 18 plus lone? Oh wait, no, I was right. No plus though. 18-inch lone op, and the minus to all movement thing, which is kind of cool. But I'm just gonna have him like stay in the back on my home objective and just keep him there. If he gets deep striked on, I don't really care too much, because he has I gave him Eruption of Vitality, where if he dies at the end of the phase, move him as close as you can to his death area on a 2+, he comes back to life. So that'd be really cool. If he dies, he's on his own. If he dies, though, comes back to life, which I really do like, because I've been having this guy run along on his own, and he actually carries himself really good, even though he's by himself. Because this guy, like, he does some crazy shit. I was playing Dark Angels, and he was like just gliding around the map, capturing objectives, and he destroyed the entire like Raven command squad, where it's like the 3, like the Apothecary, the other guy on a bike, killed them. He killed 2 with the Flame Blast, and then beat the other one to death with his awesome staff. And then he hid behind a ruin, and on the next turn, and then he like hid behind a ruin, and for that turn he just stayed stationary and just didn't really do anything. But then on the next turn, I had him like fly up on top, get Plunging Fire, and smite Azrael, because Azrael was right under the right next to the building. So it was like, boom, and I killed Azrael with this guy. It was cool. Azrael was leading a intercessor squad, and I had my Terminators just kill the intercessors, and this guy just snuck up and he was like, killed Azrael. This guy's like my favorite dude ever, and because of this, my friends know how crazy lucky this guy is just to sneak around and kill people. So they always target him. But now with Eruption of Vitality, if they do kill him, come back with 3 wounds. If I roll 2 or higher. Doubt I'm going to get a 1. So that's very nice, because my friends love targeting this little guy. But definitely going to be a fun day tomorrow. And I think I'm going to win, because even though he's got Mortarion, I have a lot more units than him. I also got like a 10 Terminator squad that can regenerate 2 Terminators per successful spell cast, and they have a lot of, and it's 11 objective control, and they're tanky as hell. So even if he kills them, back to life. And I got Rubik Marines running around. I got a Predator Annihilator. I also really, really love this attachment. I also love that they made it that attached units don't detach, so I can revive after, even if all my little dudes are dead. I'm not detached from the unit, so I can just go four rubrics back, because technically I get 4. If I roll 6 on a rebinding ritual, that's 2, and then if I roll a d3, that's 1 whole 1, and the last wound can bring another guy back at 1 wound, so that's 4 rubrics I can bring back if I'm lucky. So if I just roll high, 4 rubrics, which is really neat. At most I'll be getting like 2 rubrics, so it's like 2 to 4 rubrics, which is really nice. Other unit of, they all were Warp Flamers, because I just think it's fun. I don't like rolling the hit roll. I'm like, ugh. Unless I'm throwing a psychic attack, I'm not rolling the hit roll. Speaking of which, the new psychic ruling is so good. I'm really sad they didn't. There was not like a universal psychic phase yet. Well, anymore really. It's been 2 editions without it, which is really sad. I really do wish they would bring it back. That would be really neat. But that's why I play Thousand Suns. I get my own. I also do really hate the nerf where double Doom Bolt is now once per battle instead of once per turn. I think that is a really dumb rule change. I was really, I love using that. I love double Doom Bolting every turn, but now it's once per battle. So now I gotta save it up. So I probably won't be playing Grand Coven anymore. I'll probably, once I get 2,000 points, I'll probably be doing Hex Warp Thrall brand with the regeneration thing. And if I'm doing a 1,000-point game, I'll do the regen detachment with the new mutant detachment just to get the cleave on the chaos spawn. But if we're doing 2,000 points, I'm just going all in on the other stuff. I might do Warpforged Cabal and the regen stuff, because I do want to get 2 Forge Fiends just to have some artillery power in the back and just. But I'm gonna be getting some Chaos Spawn, 2 Forge Fiends, 20 rubrics too. I want to get more rubrics. I want there to be 10 rubrics to be led by each guy, by each sorcerer in my army. I want each sorcerer in my army to be able to lead something. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun just having 30 rubrics on the board. And then what do I want to get after that? I don't even think I have enough room after that. Actually, no. I think I could fit in a Demon Prince's Zinch, or maybe more Terminators. Probably Demon Prince's Zinch, because that would be really cool to have a big tanky Psyker on the board. It really does suck you can't give Eruption of Vitality to him, because that seems more like lore accurate. I know it's a balancing thing, but I think it would be really cool for a Demon Prince's Zinch. Just you kill it, 2+, I'm back. That'd be really cool. I really do think they should revisit that and just make it so that the Demon Prince's Zinch can come back. And it's going to be on 3 wounds. I don't want them to change the wounds remaining thing, but a Demon Prince's Zinch that comes back on 3 wounds, if you kill it in the shooting phase, you could kill it in the fight phase. So I think that's like very fair. I think that's very fair, because if you just kill it in the shooting phase, you can get in the fight phase, and I think that would just be really nice to do, because that seems a lot more lore accurate to have a Demon Prince's Zinch come back to life than normal dude. I mean, normal dude could do it, like normal sorcerer could do it, but like this guy's like an all-powerful Demon Prince. He should be able to do it. That'd be cool. I'm really hoping forward to my match tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna win, because I actually didn't know that tabletop battles track your stats. I have played 43 games. I have lost 9 games, 3 draws, and I have 31 wins with a 79.09 win rate. That is insane. I actually sent that in the group chat, because it's like, hey guys, check out this thing, record your stats, and my friend was like, I'm gonna make you go up to 10 losses. And that's how the Steph Guard thinks I was, because last time I played him, I played Tyranids, I demolished him. So I actually don't think I ever showed it on the channel yet. Hold up. I got a Harridan proxy. Um, my friends really like when I bring this on the board. Some of them. Most of them like it when I'm their teammate because we do 2v2 games a lot, and they really like it when I'm their teammate because I'm pretty good. And then I bring the dragon. But I do have this one orc friend, and he really likes it when I bring this and I play Crusher Stampede because he plays like he loves squigs. His entire army is squigs, sort of. Everything is a squig rider except for like one unit of 20 boys and then a mech and a Killacan because he was just like, I need to even out my army. Killacan with Zappas and a mech and 20 boys. And can't blame him. And he's very fun to play against because I actually had a Harridan 1v1 Mazrog. Mazrog got it down to 10 wounds, but I beat him. So yeah. This thing is very fun to play. Competitive. Apparently, I've been on like Reddit and whatever. My problem with Reddit is that like everyone's like when you make a post on there, they're thinking competitively and not casually. Some people do think casually on Reddit. They're like, hey, if you're playing this casually, go for it. Competitively, because apparently in competitive, the Harridan is butt cheeks, which obviously 610 points. I could fill that with 20 different better units, but for casual games, very fun to bring on the board. The Death Guard player, my friend, that I'm playing tomorrow, actually got this guy down to 3 wounds the other day. But I was playing Assimilation Swarm, so I just regen back to 10. But he got really close to taking down my Harridan, so it was a really crazy fight. That was the game I beat him at, and he wants a rematch against my sons. I also have a bunch of other Tyranids. I don't know if I've shown all my Tyranids on here. I think I have shown this before, but not painted. I really, really enjoyed painting this thing, and I didn't like the original Harridan. I don't like the Forge World Harridan model. I think there's a fly in here. I think it looks a little goofy. It looks good, but I prefer this. And I also don't like that its wings are attached with guns, because that doesn't really make sense, because you're flying, but you're also aiming with your wings. That seems like a lot. That seems really stupid, because that's how you move. Because if you have to go, I gotta shoot that guy, hold up, aiming with your wing, that seems very counterintuitive, in my opinion. So I got this model because I imagine it as shooting acid from its mouth. So we got a little light up mouth there. We got a light up tail because that'd be really cool. Got light up talons. I worked really hard. Oh, and I also got little gargoyle guys crawling around on it. This is definitely one of the best models. Well, not the best model I've ever painted. I think my Sorcerer on Disc takes that trophy. But this is definitely one of the most fun models I've ever painted. Because, painting a huge dragon is awesome. I also have a teacher that plays D&D, and his favorite thing to paint is dragons. So if I ever see him again, I'll show him a picture of this, because he would really love to see a giant alien dragon. But I think that's all I have to say for this video, because I just could not fall asleep. So I wanted to talk about tomorrow and how it's going to go. And I will make another video if I win, which I probably will. Okay, I might get destroyed because of Mortarion. I think my best bit of being Mortarion is just throwing as many devastating wounds as I can. If I can get Doombolt, Gaze of Hate, and hopefully some las cannons in there, I think I could destroy them in the shooting phase. If I fail the shooting phase, I'm fucked. I'm fucked because I'm not beating that guy in the fight phase. I'm gonna get ripped apart. So best bet, beat him in the shooting phase. I'm gonna mark him with every psychic thing I have, Destiny's Ruin, Twist of Fate, and just plow into him. I also have lethal hits on my Terminators because the Sorcerer gives them lethal hits. So I'll definitely be doing that. Lethal hits. I'll even do the hex mark thing, or like that, like the little hex marking thing that the Sorcerer Terminator does to give +1 to hit rolls against that target for that unit. So I'll do that. So I'll be hitting on 2s. Got dev wounds, lethal hits. I'm going to try to put as much damage as I can into Mortarion. And if I don't, I am going to explode. Because that's going to be really annoying. So hopefully I can do it. And Yeah, that's it.